Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep and this is going to be part 25 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign where I'm playing as Clan Imagawa. And we are getting ready to bust into northern Japan. I just have to essentially break this last remaining deadlock here of rebel forces holding what happens to be my three favorite provinces to hold defensively in Owari, Mino, Nechizen. These are all fairly tough provinces to take from a offensive standpoint. Of course, Owari being a river province, Mino being mountainous, and Echizen also being mountainous. Echizen, however, doesn't really have a lot here, so that's good. Once that's taken care of, I think that the floodgates will open. I'm not seeing a whole lot here in northern Japan, other than a little force here in Kai, some forces here in Echu, and then a force here in Mutsu as well, which actually looks to be this is actually a dangerous force. Yeah, this was the Hojo clan's best army before they were eliminated. They have some monks, some Nodachi samurai, some Naginata cav, all of the dangerous things, plenty of triple weapon upgrades. This is going to be a nasty little force to get through at the end of my campaign here, but first things first, I do have these sieges that I have to finish here in Issa, Iga, and Omi. I think this is going to be 2 turns, and this is going to be 3 turns in these 2 provinces, and what, Iga? Yeah, Iga is going to be 2 turns as well, so I think I'm just going to take that time, and I'm not going to assault these castles. I'm just going to take the time to refit these armies. They're fairly healthy. The one in Omi took a bit of a beating, though, so I will just spend these turns to get these armies ready to go to break into Owari, Mino, and Echizen. My daimyo's army here is fairly healthy. I just have to get him. Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to bust into Echizen, I'd say, and then I'll team up on Owari and Mino with these 3 armies. And yeah, once we're through, I will be able to start using my Shinano armies offensively for once, because they've been defending for so long. So they will be glad to get out of Shinano. They've been fighting there forever, and I believe these guys are ready, especially this guy. He's just been a true hero for me. Suganuma Sadamitsu. Has he been my general here this whole time? I feel like I don't remember that name, but yeah. In any case, I'm going to get on with it and finish up these turns here. And now that I've finally taken Iga, I will be able to use this province bonus, which is to give additional honor to any ninjas that are trained here. You might be thinking that that would have been a really nice province to have earlier in this campaign when I could have been training +3 ninjas from the get-go. And yes, you'd be right, that would have been really nice, but getting Iga in the early campaign as the Imagawa clan is just very, very hard. It's one of those things that you basically have to plan your entire campaign around, and I don't even know if it'd be worth it. It's not that taking out the Oda clan early as Imagawa is actually pretty easy, because Owari can be taken on the second turn of the campaign, which is the Oda's capital. But once you get past Owari, you kind of stretched pretty thin here, and you have to take, another 2 territories before you get Iga. You have to take Issa and then Iga, or you have to take Omi and then Iga. And at that point, you're surrounded by rebels. You're surrounded by what's left of the Oda clan. And even though the Oda clan would be crippled, at that point you're just stretched way too thin to be able to really defend yourself very well. So it's tough to get there. It's tough to get there and use that province for its bonuses earlier in the campaign. I'm not saying it's impossible. If you've done it yourself, or you've made a rush for Iga to get those +3 ninjas going on by the mid-campaign, I'd say, I'd be interested to hear it, because that's it'd be interesting to see if that's something that y'all have figured out how to do, because for me, it is way too tough. But in any case, I feel like have things kind of figured out for this turn. I'm just going to end it. I got my taxes set to punitive. Everything's ready to go. Let's move on. Oop, don't have enough money. Oh yeah, don't have any money. Okay, that's fine. And yes, so I finally have a Battlefield Ninja Dojo in Bungo, so I can train Battlefield Ninjas in 3 provinces, I believe. Sword Dojo in Seoul, so now I can build another Battlefield Dojo there as well. Siege break attempt. My ninja was discovered attempting to gain entry into this castle. That's another one. There's a 3rd one, 4th one, 5th one, 6th one, 7th one. Just lost 7 ninjas trying to get into castles. Oh, God. Oh, man. That's been this entire campaign, is just trying to make ninjas work, you know? Like, at anything. Killing people. Infiltrating castles. Like anything, you know? Alright. One more turn before this castle falls in Isa. So, won't need any more ninjas to die trying to get in here. Same here. One more turn for this castle that's going to fall in Iga. And 2 more turns before this castle falls in Omi. Average harvest made 12,000 koku. Alright. Well, I still have 3 more ninjas here, so yep, they're all on castle infiltration duties. So they're gonna go in there. I'm gonna make sure they're going for Omi. Yeah. 24% chance. 34% chance. And another 34. So let's try to get Omi down. These ones are going to fall this turn anyway, so there's no point in wasting ninja lives on those castles. And yeah, since I didn't really build anything because I was broke, I don't think I have any soldiers to move around here. Oh, I got a few units I can move up. And now that I can train Battlefield Ninjas in Bungo as well, I'm going to take out all those ninjas that I had queued up and get those Battlefield Ninjas going. And I think I can train them somewhere else. No, just Bungo. So, what I can do, yeah, I can build a swordsmith here to get improve that attack bonus for the Battlefield Ninjas there as well. Other than that, I think things are ready to go here. So let's just move on with another turn. Make sure triple check my taxes are very low. It's no longer tax season, so don't have to worry about making that money. Let's end this turn. Fortress is finished in Bison, so now we can... That's the 3rd tier of castles, so now we can keep working on my unit upgrades for my Yari Samurai that are being trained there. And same thing in Totomi with that fortress. And what the heck? The geisha still attacks when she's a rebel? Oh my god. That is terrifying. What? I did not know that that was possible. No. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I just have been training ninja this whole time. Damn. I guess I gotta get rid of those Battlefield Ninja queues and just go back to focusing on ninjas. Damn. And yeah, all of these like ninjas' lives that I've wasted on castle infiltration attempts because I thought that I didn't need them for anything else. Gah. Okay, so let's see. 1 ninja was discovered during the siege break attempt. 2, 3. Yeah, lost 3 more ninjas like that. And now I have a ninja that's going after this 2-star general in Awari. And he got him. Nice. Sweet. So now I'm not going to lose these 3 ninjas that I sent after that 1 general there. And now she's going after my goddamn general here. I mean, I have a million shinobi there, so maybe... Oh, and she's going after my emissary. Okay. At least it's not my general. Yeah, so she... Because there's a million shinobi there, she's gonna try again next turn. Okay, well... Man, just when you think that you can kind of relax and finish out a campaign, the rebels decide that they can use geishas now. Jesus Christ. I mean, I have over 600 hours in this game, and I did not know that you could do that, so... You know, you just keep learning things, I guess. So the sieges in Isa and Iga have ended. One more turn for the siege in Omi. And yeah, 0 more turns before I have a heart attack because fucking hell, man. Oh, okay, she's 0 honor, so, you know, whatever, that's fine, I guess. Ninjas. Honor 2, and honor 1. Not my greatest crop, but, you know, I think I gotta go for it. Do I auto send them, or am I gonna lose them that way? There's no border forts in Mino, so hopefully if they just go there automatically, they're not gonna get caught. A lot of times you have to manually choose your provinces, you know, province by province, to make sure that you're trying to avoid any border forts or, you know, whatever. But in this case, I'm just going to auto send them and let them choose their own path. 50% chance. You know, that's not bad. You know, another 50% chance. That, hey, 50 and 50, that equals 100, right? Right? 34% chance. That equals 134% chance. You know, I'm not a mathematician, but that's a guarantee. That is the Khan of Step guarantee for a dead geisha. So, hopefully she does not last long. And I wonder if they're training them, or if she's just been inert for the last few turns for like no reason. You know, like that's the different thing. Like because I know that there was already a geisha that existed when the Hojo clan was assassinated and ended. So for the rebels to use her, I guess makes sense if she already exists. But for rebels to train their own geishas is a different thing. So that's the question: is are they training geishas? And I guess we don't have proof of that yet. So one step at a time. I'll kill this one, and we'll see if there's any more geishas that come after me. Now, I am going to take a break from training units for now, just so I can spend my money on more military upgrades. I'm thinking I would like to build a legendary archery dojo for the +2 honor bonus in Totomi. Along with that province bonus, it's going to be +3 for all of my archers that are trained there, which is going to be super nice. Shinano is still working on that swordsmith, that's fine. Yamashiro is still working on a palace. Bison, I think, is ready for something new and shiny. Yes, it is. What do I want to build in Bison? So this is where I'm training Yari Samurai. And what is most important for Yari Samurai to do? I'd say they need to hold their ground. So I'm going to build a golden palace here for that +2 morale. And anything else? I don't know, I think that's fine for now. I don't think I need to build anything else. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to run away my emissary to Totomi to try to get him away from this geisha. She should chase him, because once she's locked onto a target, she should be chasing that target until he's dead. I could flood Totomi with like a bunch of shinobi to give him a chance. But I'm sending him to Totomi because if he's there, he might be able to meet up with my ninjas like halfway. Because my ninjas in Owari and Suo and Heizen might be taking those ports to Totomi to get straight into Shinano. So yeah, they might be able to meet him halfway there. And I can also bring these shinobi from Imagawa as well, just to kind of give this guy a fighter's chance at surviving here. You know, I don't want to give him up for free, even though I'm not really using him. This guy has a family, you know. Gotta take care of your men if you want to be a leader. So that's that, and I think I'm ready to go. So let's just end this turn. Let's move on. Let's get this over with. Swordsmith finished in Buzin, so +1 attack upgrades for my battlefield ninjas. Same in Nagato. Palace is finished in Yamashiro. And let's see if she gets him. So, emissary is taking his time to enjoy the fine arts. Dude, you know, if you're getting hunted by a geisha. Maybe just kind of chill out on the tea houses. And yes, she failed. She's gonna find a different opportunity until she succeeds. Yes, that's terrifying. And now my ninjas are going after her. Looks like I have 2 in this province, so let's see if they get her. Nope, not this one. He never gets her. The one with the wall paint one, where like she comes out of the wall, there's no video of that where the ninja wins. it's just, as soon as you see that video, you know. So yeah, same thing, right? Yeah, I know it by the tone of the music now. It's bad. So yeah, that didn't work. That sucks. And it turns out my other ninjas decided to go through Mino, which is annoying. That's kind of the other way that I'd rather them go, but fine. And all right, so the castle in Omi has fallen to my soldiers.
Noble Lord!
Fucking
Excellent
hell.
news!
Scares me
You have a
time.
son!
It's so loud. It's so loud. I have a child, and he's probably not going to come of age before. Because yeah, I have Hideyasu, who's 5 years old, and I don't even think he's going to come of age during this campaign. And then Hidetada, just a little boy, and he's not going to be used in this campaign. You know, I think I just maybe leave my emissary there. I mean, there's no point in continuing to move him because she's just going to keep on, you know, finding him. So I do have more ninjas that I trained this turn, so I can send them after her. And they can try to get her for this turn. He's the level 2. Level 2 ninja should get her, and that's that. Okay, so this is all finished up. I forgot to mention that I'm building that castle in Iga so I can make the long journey towards teching up to, you know, those Honor 3 ninjas in Iga. And as far as my armies, are they ready to go? This one's ready to go. This army is ready to go in Omi. And is this army ready to go? What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 2 more spearmen. Do I have 2 more spearmen that I can use here? I can combine these units together and get 1 more spearman. And then I do have a unit of Ashigaru, and whatever, why not? So I'll put them into Omi, and do I want to wait? I don't know. Why wait? I think I just attack. I think I attack now. I go, I will send my eldest son into Mino. And, you know, there's a decent army there. Gold-plated cav archers. Jesus Christ, calm down, rebels. Yeah, gold-plated. This is not a bad army, honestly. Jesus, yeah. And the garrison's kind of crazy, too. Gold-plated Naginata. Yari Samurai. Fucking hell. That's a better army than mine. Might want to bring reinforcements just for, like... This is a crappy army for reinforcements, though. Because I just basically want more archers for the ammunition, of course. So, one of the issues with the reinforcements, one of the many issues with the reinforcements system in this game is that, you know, you send in a second stack, right, of reinforcements, but you don't have control over what units appear next. So, if I send a unit or a stack of, you know, basically a full stack, but only has 1 archer, I'm probably not going to see that archer unit, you know? But if I send 2 Yari Samurai with 1 archer, then there's a chance, you know? So I will send them to back up this army here in Mino. And I'll attack Awari right away. I don't have any intel on Awari. I probably should have looked into that because I have enough shinobi. There's no attack that I should be making where I don't know where I'm going up against. And same thing here in Echizen. Getting lazy, not paying attention. So I can attack Echizen, and I will be able to reinforce wherever with this army from Iga in the next fight. But for now, it's just going to be, each army taking on its respective provinces, and hopefully I win at least a couple of those battles. Maybe not Mino. I might not win Mino. I'll take Echizen for sure. And Awari depends on what they have. It is a 2-river province, so it's easier to take than the normal river battles, but still, it can be a little tricky depending. I could reinforce from Shinano, actually. I could use one of these armies to come into Mino here. Do I want to do that? Why not? Yes, I have archers, so send them in. If anything, I'll need them. Because, yeah, this is gonna be a situation where I'm finally, learning this because I know it's gonna be true. This army, even though I am the attacker, this army will fucking attack me. Absolutely. This army is gonna come after me. I'm gonna sit my ass on a hill, and they're gonna come after me. Which they should. This is an aggressive, built for, killing army. This is not a sit back and sit on a hill army, even though they do have a decent amount of archers as well. So, yeah, I'm going to need... And I believe Mino... Mino can be tough, because this is the province where there's 2 big hills on either side of the map, and you basically have to rush one of them. And it often just kind of ends up as an immediate engagement on top of the hill. And as the attacker, that can be pretty tricky, especially when you're going right into Warrior Monks and Nodachi and Naginata Cav. This is a little dicey for sure. A lot of times the AI doesn't make an aggressive push for that hill, and then they kind of like forget that they're supposed to, and then they'll like kind of let the human player get to the top first. But there are times where the engagement happens right at the top, like both armies are on the downslope, hitting each other, engaging right at the peak of that hill, and it can be really intense. So I might lose that battle. I would not be surprised if this is going to be a loss, but, whatever. It's my eldest son, so I don't want to lose him, but I do have other sons. Only one other son, actually. I have one other son that's of age, and a daimyo that's very, very old. So actually, now that I think of it, I should make sure that this man does not die. That would be very proper of me. All right, I've already checked my buildings. Yeah, so I think buildings are good. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna triple check. Yeah, okay. So I do want to. I'm glad I checked this. So I am training Yari Samurai in Yamashiro, so I do want that +2 morale here for them, and I believe Baizen is fine. And just want to double check these provinces to make sure they are training the troops that I want them to train. Yep, that's all fine. That's all fine. And they are on assassination missions, so that's fine. Okay. And do I want to train more soldiers? I guess I should. I can continue that because most of my buildings are going, so I can put in archers there. Oh, I can train soldiers in Omi now. What do I want in Omi? Do I have anything here? Superior honor. So I do have a good dojo in Omi. So yeah, I'll train some Yari Samurai there, and Yari Samurai in Yamashiro. Some Yari Sam in Baizen. Yari Cav in Tosa. Archers in Io. And then that should be fine. Wait. Yeah, Shinano, Yari Cav there as well. Alright, and that should be fine. And let's get on with these battles here. Got that castle finished in Iga, so now we can keep working on that ninja dojo in Iga. And the legendary archery dojo is finished. So +3 archers in Totomi. Here I come. Alright, my ninjas think that they have found the geisha. Let's see what happens. And this is the other one, yeah. So there's a chance that they actually get her in these videos. And they got her. Oh, man. See, even though I hate ninjas, geishas, I hate geishas, watching them die is very satisfying. So now it's going to be a question of whether or not the rebels train another one. So let's keep our eyes peeled, eh? The rebels have retreated from Echizen, and I have pillaged some Koku. And they retreated from Mino. What? What? Interesting. Wow. I did not see that coming. I thought that was going to be a scrap. I didn't even like throw in overwhelming forces. Man, so yeah, the majority of that army is just going to starve to death in that castle now. Huh. Interesting. And they are going to fight me in Awari. So, alright, let's see what soldiers they have. Well, a large portion of this army actually is looking to be archers. But a lot of them are cav archers. And Ashigaru, this is not a great army. Now, I know there is going to be reinforcements, and I am seeing some Yari cav in the distance, but this is not a great army. So maybe if I kind of, skirmish out here a little bit, maybe I can bring this unit forward and maybe get them shooting. And yeah, now they're going in loose formation. Maybe if I put these units on hold their fire, because I don't really want to waste ammo on a unit that's in loose formation. But if I can get them to waste their ammo, that'd be perfect. So I'll toggle that on and off. And usually that does the trick. Sometimes you have to kind of... Okay, so now they're not going to be shooting. And yeah, if I can draw units in here, that'd be great. I'd rather just draw units in and then fire at, units that are not in loose formation, because I don't want to waste my ammo here. Yeah, if I can shoot some, like, Yari Ashigaru, that'd be fine. I can bring back my Yari Samurai, and I can start shooting at these units here. That would be fine. And I did bring over my Battlefield Ninjas on this side. And maybe what I do is just kind of go for it and see if I can kind of draw some soldiers over here as well. Yeah, so we pretty much erased this unit of Ashigaru on this side. And maybe I just send my Yari Samurai back over and go for another round. Maybe another run, I said. And so maybe I can bring these Yari Cav units in. Yeah, a lot of archers. So I think this really won't be too much of an issue. I do have to get across the bridge in relatively decent health, because I do have to fight against whatever reinforcements they bring in. So hopefully that's not... Okay, so yeah, I want to redirect my archers here. So yeah, hopefully the reinforcements aren't too crazy. I can turn around and fight here on the bridge with my Yari Samurai. Man, it says they're... Okay, now it says they're losing badly. Losing slightly. Alright, yeah, take out these Yari Cav. And I wonder if they have... armor. Yeah, I don't know if they have decent armor or not. Alright, so we got some spearmen crossing the bridge on this side, and no one's really contesting this, so I may as well bring over the rest of my spearmen. And I can try to keep these guys in support distance of these archers. If they want to bring over their 2-man unit of Yari Cav, that's fine with me. And I can even swing my Battlefield Ninjas over around on that side. I can bring my Yari Samurai back so they don't get exposed over here. And yeah, I'm just seeing some Ashigaru and Yari Cav in the distance. I can probably send over a different unit of Yari Samurai, because these guys are getting pretty beat up. And how are we doing here? Some Ashigaru want to attack me. I can shoot them in the flank. I have to be careful with these ninjas. I don't want to get them caught out here and shot to pieces by all of these archers. And yeah, those Ashigaru are running away right now, and I think this is going to be a good time for me to get these Yari Samurai formed up, and I can bring these archers over as well. Alright, how are we doing? I think we're doing okay. At this point, I can bring over another unit of Yari Samurai, and I probably can just make a push at this point. I don't think I need to keep playing this conservatively. I think I can make a push with my 2 healthy units of Yari Samurai. Make sure my general's not getting shot. Yeah, that's fine. Now we're getting close. On this side, I can get my ninjas. They can just handle these Ashigaru units, and I can push forward with my Yari Samurai. I got archers that are going to be shooting behind, and I can just put, yeah, because there's nothing here that can stop me. These Yari Cav, they want to fight my Yari Samurai. That's fine with me. I do have archer support on this side, and I can send in my other unit of Battlefield Ninjas and other unit of Yari Samurai. I can bring these archers forward again. And how are we doing here? So, yeah, they're trapped here in front of this wall of spears that they don't want to push past. And my archers are all shooting. My ninjas did push away those Battlefield or those Ashigaru, so they can just keep working with those Ashigaru on this side. And yeah, they're not going to be able to break me on this side here. And these Yari Cav are surprisingly still fighting. I'm just shocked at how the AI Yari Cav just fights spears on a bridge for freaking ever. And then my Yari Cav run away because they got too far ahead of my main line. Like, give me a freaking break. Come on. Alright, so I got a Yari Cav of my own that can chase down some units. Maybe I can kill this general here. It's kind of a far ways away, but I'm going to see if I can get a kill there, and I can keep pushing forward with my primary infantry lines. And I'm going to try to get on this little hill here in the middle, and we can just call that even ground so that I can face off against whatever reinforcements come after me next. At this point, I'm just using my Yari Cav to push off the last remaining groups of archers and then Cav archers, and then it's just time to wait and see what reinforcements come on. Now, I do not have a ton of ammunition, so this can be a little bit scary here. Yeah, we are looking at some warrior monks, so hopefully I have enough volleys to take care of those warrior monks on that side. And are we in range yet? No, we are not. What about on this side? Is there anything crazy? Yeah, there's some Naginata. Yeah, this is definitely a beefier force than what I actually had to face to cross the river, so that's a little precarious. Some arquebusiers maybe, and nothing to be really afraid of. But I do want to make sure that I'm gunning down or arrowing down these warrior monks. Want to make sure this unit disappears quickly, please. In fact, let's make sure these units are shooting in here as well. And as far as dealing with... I think I want to reposition some infantry over on this side. This is where dealing with reinforcements can be kind of an issue because they come in from different sides. Oops, I didn't want to get my general moving. I would rather have this Yari Samurai unit. And my Battlefield Ninjas possibly can do a decent job against the armor of the Naginata. Yes, the warrior monks are pretty much disappearing. And then I just have to deal with archers at that point. I think I just have to essentially get rid of this unit of Yari Ashigaru. And then my Yari Cav should be free to chase off any Cav archers that want to harass me. And the question is, do I want to reposition? Yeah, I want to bring over some more Yari Samurai to this side of my lines. And I can even... Are they just... yeah, they have a height advantage too, so I should probably get back on this hill. Because right now they're able to shoot down at me. And I can't return fire, which is not ideal. just as this left flank attack looks like it's been handled, and luckily it looks like this part's drawing off, because I was thinking that I wasn't really... If my army was kind of split in two, kind of dealing with both attacks, I was going to get a little precarious there, because this has some meat to it. In fact, I don't even want to chase it down, because if I send my cav into those spears, they will be minced. So if they want to run away, I think I'm just kind of okay with that for now. I don't have a ton of ammo left, so I can kind of just take the victory here as long as they want to give it to me, and I can fight them again on another battlefield. Unless they're going to stay on that hill. No, they're not. Okay, so they're just going to run away. That's good. I will take that, and hopefully that's it. Yes, it is. All right, so that's okay. I did kill 541, and I lost 177. Couldn't really use my ninjas. They didn't really have a role in the battle, unfortunately. One of my ninjas did kill 10 Ashigaru, so that's something. And yes, so I got 525 koku. That's good. My clan is now the richest in all of Japan. Well, you know, I would hope so, considering that I'm the only primary clan left. You know, hey, look, my north and south is finally united. Oh, man. It's about time. So, that's cool. How long are these sieges going to last? So this is going to last 3 turns for the one in Owari. This is going to last 3 turns for the one in Mino. And then Echizen is going to last 3 turns. So, obviously my armies in Mino and Echizen did not take any casualties because they didn't fight. And it is nice to get rid of... This is... That's a lot of power that's going to be getting rid of for free here in Mino. Warrior Monks, Naginata Cav, Gold-Plated Yari Cav, and Cav Archers, like, that's a lot of bad guys dying for free. 615 are trapped in that castle. Oh, man. You know, there is still some guys here in Hida that I will have to fight, but that's fine. And what about Kaga? Ugh, Kaga. Man, Kaga's always freaking scary. So many Warrior Monks. Always, always, always. So many Warrior Monks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8 units of Warrior Monks. Oh, God. Including some Nodachi Samurai, just for good measure, with triple attack upgrades, mind you. And some Arquebusiers, because why not? Yeah, that's actually kind of scary. Echu, what do they have? Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing, whatever. I already knew that. Oh, although they do have triple attack, Yari Samurai, Yari Cav, and Archers, you know, because, again, why not? Yeah, they're training Nodachi Samurai and Echigo, so these rebels are still training soldiers. And they're doing so with the tech improvements that the Hojo clan left them. So they're not without teeth. They can hurt me for sure, as long as they just stand up to fight me, which here in Mino they chose not to, which is surprising. They definitely could have did some damage to me, if not outright win that battle. So that was a shocking decision. It is autumn, so I'm going to put my attacks as to punitive. And everyone is still happy. Oh, God, I just love it. I love it. You know, when I'm playing this side by side while I'm also playing my Mongol campaign. And it's just so lovely to have the tools to deal with the problems that I face. Unlike the Mongol campaign where you're like, well, you don't have any way to solve any problems, so figure it out. And you can't really do anything. You just have to keep fighting, rebellions because there's no choice. You have to. So it's nice to have a campaign where you can just kind of, take things at your own speed, more or less. And when you make mistakes, it's because I didn't think of something, not because I had no choice. It's nice to have that difference. So even though it's cleanup duty from here on out, I'm still enjoying this because it's not the Mongol campaign. The Mongol campaign, it was fun for the beginning, but it's getting to be a little bit tedious at this point. So if anyone watched my part 10 for the Mongol campaign, I get a little frustrated. It's just It just gets to the point where it's like, oh, come on, give me a break. But anyway, we're not doing that right now. We're doing this. And I probably will not be getting any more battles in for this episode, but I do have enough time in this episode to get a few more turns in, just to, almost finish off these sieges here, and I can continue to, replenish this army here in Awari. And I do have enough money to build a few more buildings before this year ends, so I'm thinking for my archers and Totomi, I'm already training +3 archers. What more could I want? Well, let's see. What do I want? +2 morale is always a good thing to have, so let's do that. And what about Shinano? Yeah, nothing in Shinano. Yamashiro, do I need anything here? No, I do not. Iga, I am building that ninja house in Iga. Anything else? Baizen? Gotta use something in Baizen? Nope. Building a golden palace there. And let's see. Suo is fine. Nagato is fine. Buzin is fine. Bungo is fine. Okay, so let's just put in some unit builds. Do I need anything? I don't know. I feel like I don't need anything for now. Maybe later. Maybe later. I have enough soldiers for now, and I can make sure triple check taxes is all good to go. Everything is ready. Let's end this turn. Swordsmith is finished in Bungo for that sweet +1 attack bonus for my Battlefield Ninja Dojos. Speaking of Battlefield Ninja Dojo, got one of those. BND. Gotta call him the BND. BND. Got another BND in Seoul. And I got that Swordsmith in Shinano for that +1 attack for my Yari Cav. And my ninjas were discovered trying to break the siege. Doesn't even tell me what castle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just lost 7 more ninjas like that. God, what a waste of resources. Oh man. All right, so 2 more turns before this castle falls in Awari. The same in Mino, and then the same in Echizen. Poor harvest. All crop revenues are down by 25%. New treasury is at 11,000. So that's okay. I think I'll manage. And yeah, maybe I'll just kind of chill out on. Ooh, yeah. See, it's always interesting to see this because, as I was saying before, I do know that there's some provinces in this campaign that are naturally inclined to be rebellious based on their historical propensity for rebellion. And I've identified a few of them just based on memory and experience. I know Tosa's kind of tricky. I think Aki is one of them. I believe Kaga is one of them because this is the home province for the Iko Iki rebellion. And Iga, because I was talking a little bit about this before in the last episode, I believe. Yeah, where Iga is kind of at least it's kind of the famed home of the ninjas. It's not necessarily true, but it's famous for ninjas and whatever. And there was some pretty serious fights against the Oda clan. Like Oda Nobunaga, when he was trying to centralize, or when he was trying to conquer central Japan, really had a hard time with Iga. So he kind of went a little crazy and killed everyone. When he finally decided he's had enough, of rebellions, he did one of his. He kind of General Sherman'd it and just kind of burned everything down. If anyone's familiar with Civil War history, he just kind of went in there and just burned everything. And you can't really put up any more rebellions if there's no food or people. So that fixed that. What are we looking at here? 109%? Yeah, that's fine. So one secret agent FBI person should be able to handle the issues here in Iga. I don't have to burn it to the ground like Oda Nobunaga did. I'm going to handle things with my spies instead. Other than that, I think I could put my taxes to very low, and Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really have anything much to do here for this turn. I will keep trying to use my ninjas to open these castles because why not? I got nothing else to use them for. And I wonder why the infiltration chance is so high with these ninjas for this castle as opposed to when I tried for Echizen in the last turn. And I didn't show this to you, but let's see if it's the same. If I tried Echizen, because it was at 10% last time. Now it's at 50, and I wonder why. I wonder if the chances of infiltration go higher as the siege goes along. That would be interesting, because I feel like that's what's happening here. Because nothing else is changing. My ninjas aren't getting higher in honor. This is a brand new ninja. So yeah, I wonder why that's the case. I will attempt to open the castle gates, but yeah, 50% as opposed to last turn, it was like 10%, I think. So that's interesting, yeah, because I don't know why else that would change. As far as the rest of this turn goes, I think, let's see, yeah, Totomi's fine. Shinano, I think I can build something here. So this is a building that was actually, it came with the Mongol invasion expansion pack. And it's a weird building. I'm not sure. So it says here that it adds a bonus to the rallying of troops. So that when they run away, hopefully it should be easier to get them to come back. Now, the usefulness of that seems debatable, especially for a building that costs 500 koku and takes 4 turns to build. I'm not too concerned about the cost, but spending 4 turns on a building that adds a bonus to bring back units that... Well, the thing is that a lot of times when units are running away, that means the battle's over. The only time that I feel like I need units to rally before, it's their time to leave the field is for the freaking cavalry, which I've talked about over and over again. When I try to use the light cav in this game, whether it's Yari cav or cav archers, a lot of times they run away when it's not their time to run away. They will run away without taking a single casualty simply just because they were around another unit or something like that. It's really stupid. But that's the only time I can think of this building being useful to build. Now, does that mean I should start prioritizing this earlier in my campaigns? Perhaps, yes. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Now, I know with this campaign, during my early and mid game, I just did not have the resources to spend. I was so busy on, geishas and alliances and barely having enough money for soldiers that I just didn't have the resources to, spend on a building like this because it's kind of an extra thing. It's just extra. Like, you don't need it really, but would this really make the difference with my cav play? Maybe it will, and maybe that's something that going forward with my campaigns, I should maybe try to fit this in a little bit earlier in the campaign. I do think that with my Yari cav provinces, I do need to focus on morale first before I focus on swordsmiths for attack, before I focus on armories, if there's an armory available. I think before any of that, I do need to focus on building my palaces for my morale, for my cav provinces. But in addition to that, maybe it's worthwhile to consider building these drill dojos because, why not? Once you've put a certain amount of time into the game, it's time to start experimenting, I suppose. So that's my thoughts behind that. It's probably too late in this campaign to really see any differences, but we'll see. We'll see about that, and maybe going forward in my other campaigns, maybe I'll try to apply that lesson towards that as well. Now, is there any other provinces that I want to build in? I think Baizen is still working on a palace. Yes, it is. And I can bring some battlefield ninjas up to the front lines. Now, I will say at this point, I think it's time for me to bring, even though I know this siege isn't over with, I can bring this army. This has my younger son, who's not technically the general of this army because he's only a 2-star general, which is making it difficult to keep track of him, well, impossible to keep track of him during the battles because he might die without me knowing, because I don't know which archer unit he's in. But I will continue to attack with this army. I will bring them to Saruga, and I'll use my reserve army to finish this siege, which will be over with in 2 turns. As long as the sieging army is, bigger than the army that's being sieged, I shouldn't have to worry about the besieged army sallying out of the castle. In this case, we're looking at 216 men versus 519, even though this is mostly Yashigaru and they might have a chance of winning. They probably won't do it just because of the numbers. So I'm going to count on that being true. And yeah, for now, I will just finish this siege in Echizen and Mino as well. I could technically just attack right now with a few of my armies and leave some behind to finish these sieges. But for now, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to call it here. I don't want to go too long into, I don't want to go over an hour here is where I'm trying to keep this. So I don't really know where I'm going to be at after editing. So I'm going to call it here. I just want to say, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Conostep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Till next time, thank you very much, and goodbye.